My grandfather knew many stories about the otherworldly. They were rustic and unafraid, about a fiery serpent that flew to a widow and turned into her husband, who died in the war. The neighbors saw that the woman was drying out, saw a fireball over her roof, and a knowledgeable grandmother taught her what to do. I should have looked under the tablecloth when my husband was sitting at the table. She looked in and saw that he had hooves on his feet. And the snake got confused and flew away. Another story was about a black pig that tried to run into a youth party and knock over the most beautiful girl in the mud. There were no such pigs in the village, and everyone knew that it was a witch who turned around, but she didn't hurt anyone, and she resented beautiful girls because she was good in her youth, but her beauty was already behind her, so the pig's attack served as a kind of confession. If she knocked you over, it means you were the best girl in the village. My grandfather used to tell such stories, and he did not think that he would become such a story himself. We buried him, according to his last will, in a small village cemetery, in November, in a terrible muddy weather, and went home, while Grandma stayed the night in the village house. She woke up at night, in pitch darkness, and realized that her grandfather was standing next to the bed. She did not see him, but recognized him by his breathing. In that second, she forgot that he was dead and asked him, "How did you get in?" Meaning that he entered without turning on the light. Out of habit, the grandfather said guiltily, and the grandmother understood this as an answer to her question. In fact, you can enter a familiar room without even turning on the light. And suddenly the second meaning of this dialogue reached her. Out of habit, he came home from the cemetery. Then she heard the door creak, but it wasn't until it was getting light that she was able to get up and turn on the light. On the wooden floorboards, which were washed clean only in the evening, for the dead there was a greasy cemetery soil.